Hello, those of you who are still listening to our silly podcast. We're here with another episode today. And I'm here with just my lovely wife.
It's just me today.
This time, because this is a subject that Meowser is not...
It's not something that
It's not something he's ever been into. And that, of course, we are talking about fandom stuff, but specifically online role-playing, which is something that many of you probably have no fucking idea what that is.
I'm sure the nerds that listen, they'll know.
The nerds that listen, yes, but I also feel like if my mom... this is how I think of the podcast, is if my mom was listening, would she have any idea what I'm talking about?
No, 90% of the time, no.
90% of the time, no. So I try to explain things as if I'm explaining them to my mom. So what it is online collaborative writing is the best way I can do it, where you are acting as one or a few different characters on one end, and your partner is acting as another or a few characters on the other end. And together, you basically write a fan fiction.
Yeah,
back and forth.
And it's really fun.
It's really, really fucking fun, and I know it sounds crazy to those of you who are like, what the fuck, but I've been doing this since I was like 12.
We all, have that
pretend
escape.
to be other people on the internet.
Exactly.
It's a coping mechanism for most, actually. It was, for me, it was an outlet for being trans, because I almost always had a male character.
I feel I also, too, almost always had a male character, and I was like, oh, what's non-binary?
What's non-binary?
That
and then
makes
I'm
sense.
like, whoa, wait a minute, I can be trans?
I'm a boy.
I'm a boy.
I'm a big, handsome man.
I'm a big, handsome man. Anyway, so what was the first thing you ever roleplayed? What was the first character you ever mused online?
Online, okay, because I did it, when we would play as kids.
That's
too.
different. I mean, it's really not, but it's for this subject. Yes, it's different.
It was either Super Mario or it was X-Men Evolution. I want to say Evolution was probably
X-Men Evolution. Mine was Adventure Time.
Oh.
So who did you muse?
Toad, because he was my favorite stinky man.
He's
a stinky man. He hasn't showered. It's gross, and I love him.
God damn it. That's hilarious. I did Flame Princess from Adventure Time.
I love her.
And then I very quickly stopped doing Flame Princess from Adventure Time. There's a lot of trauma in that area of roleplay, but some not so great people. But I very quickly just had my own OC.
That is cute.
You remember?
I do. I remember.
You remember Emily the Human.
I remember Emily the Human. I bring it up occasionally.
I know you bring it up occasionally, and I hate that you do, and I hate that you can find it, and I hate that other people have access to it because I can't delete the account. I'm not going to tell you on what fucking platform, because those of you are going to go looking for it and go see my shit.
You're like, what?
Yeah, I was 12. I was literally 12. So, when a 12-year-old has unlimited access to the internet, things happen.
Oh, God.
Bad things, good things, all kinds of things.
Oh, my gosh. What was your fandom that you, were in the longest?
I was in the longest? Probably Adventure Time.
Yeah?
I love Adventure Time. I still love it to this day. There was a gap there where I had to, stop because I needed to go to therapy, but now it's not traumatic anymore.
That's awesome.
I love it. I love the Fiona and Cake spinoff. I love all of it. And if I was ever to go back, I would roleplay Marshall Lee.
You always do characters so well, though.
I do. You know what? I think I really take really good care of the characters I decide to muse. I do a lot of research. I'm really... I feel like I'm trying to put out a canon portrayal.
I'm the same way. I need to know anything and everything about the character. It's the tism.
The little thing. It's the tism. You got to know everything.
I have to know everything. I will watch. Let's say there is an episode with my favorite character and they're in the background for a minute. I will fucking watch that part over and over and just engross myself in that 1 minute of character.
Yes. I know what you mean. It's the little things. So what All right, what's the fandom that you were in that had the least amount of content?
Oh my god. I want to say it was kind of short-lived. I still like it though. I want to say, trying to remember that fucking thing. Hold on. It's Don't Starve. There isn't very much about the characters at all. Other than,
Really?
yeah, there's only like everyone gets kind
Yeah,
of.
but you've never like officially roleplayed it.
I mean, a little bit, like for a very short period of time through Tumblr, just for funsies. Yeah, it was short-lived. There's
oh my god, roleplaying on fucking Tumblr.
Oh god, please don't.
Please don't. My go-to for the longest time was Twitter, and then that went to shit.
Right?
So we don't talk about Twitter anymore. It's not Twitter anymore, apparently.
I used to kind of enjoy Tumblr roleplay for a short period of time, but people are just
I can't ever wrap my head around Tumblr, which is something that's really crazy because like you'd think I'd be a Tumblr person, but I never was.
Oh, yes, another thing that, wrap back around, of a fandom that didn't really have a whole lot for the character was Seraph of the End. I had a Tumblr for... he's got purple hair, and I totally forget what his name is now. He's one of the vampires. He was the cutest, and he had, like, nothing for him, and I just built off characters. Another character that has nothing, and I built a whole fucking thing, was Arachnus.
Oh my god, that's so true. Arachnus from Hazbin Hotel. There's nothing on that character. There's so little on that character. He has, like, one canon piece of art.
Yeah.
And that's it.
When I jumped in on Arachnus, there wasn't any fandom art except for, like, one piece of art at the time.
Now people really like him.
Yes, and a lot of, like, not to toot my horn, but I do notice a lot of the things that I had headcanoned and kind of, like, roleplayed.
Other people are agreeing on
yeah,
that
they're like, yeah, that worked. And I'm like, oh my god, thank you. I tried really hard.
Well, I mean, that happened with us recently with the new Hell of a Boss episode.
Oh, right.
We had done some role-playing. Long story short, I had taken up both Blitz and Osmodius while my lovely wife here took up Fizzerly.
And now Mammon.
We're gonna have fun with that. We had done some plot where Osmodius had contacted Blitz to like bodyguard, and then that happened in the newest episode, and I was like, I fucking called it. That's so. Like, I fucking knew it. These fucking safety pins are gonna kill me.
Those safety pins on a few of our pride flags that
are hanging down and they're just hitting me in the head. So I'm pinning them up. Because I'm wearing headphones to make sure our audio quality stays.
Oh, right. One of the longest fandoms that I was ever in, I want to say Homestuck is a close second, but I believe my first would definitely be Naruto.
You were so into Naruto. You really were Naruto.
It was all Naruto all the time.
All the time. 24/7 Naruto. Gosh, so here's a fun one. Is going down the list of fandoms.
Oh god.
So if I had to list my fandoms in order of the most prominent ones, it would be Adventure Time. Don't hug me, I'm scared. Homestuck. Probably, if I had to guess, it was Homestuck after that. And then Overwatch. Because I remember the Homestucks when we left for Overwatch were pissed off.
Like, Homestuck got stale.
Homestuck did get stale. I'm sorry. I was in it for, like, what, 4 years? 2 years?
Exactly. Something. We were in there for a long time. Another character that we built from the ground up was fucking Kurlos.
We did. There was not much for Kurlos. We totally built him up from the ground. I'm still thinking about my list. So it was Homestuck, and then Overwatch, and then My Hero Academia.
Oh, that was fun.
That was really fun. I mused Hawks. You mused Dobby for a little bit, and then Dobby turned into a shithead.
Oh my god, he's such a piss baby.
He's such a piss baby. So then you picked up Endeavor because he had a fun little redemption arc, and we're proud of that man.
I'm proud
Good
of
for
him.
him. I mean, shit happens, but at least he's trying to be better.
And now we lost, like... Oh, sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't seen whatever. I don't fucking know. Anyways.
Spoiler alert
Spoiler
for this.
alert. He, like, lost his arm, and I don't know if he's lost anything else. I
think he just lost an arm. I'm not caught up, but I know that there's a lot of, I think that's just well known at this point.
You
That
see, I don't know why, but I some reason like the amputee boys even before they're amputeed.
apparently, yeah, because you love Junkrat and I used Roadhog, and that was really fun.
And then I really loved Robo Fizzaroli before Fizzaroli was actually shown.
Yeah, you did. Robo Fizzaroli is totally different.
Yeah, but I still love him.
I agree. He's very good. After My Hero Academia, we did a little bit of South Park.
On and off. South Park was one of my longest fandoms, honest to God.
Huh?
South Park has to be one of my longest fandoms because
for sure.
I started watching it when I was 8.
I mean, I love South Park. South Park's a great show.
I started watching when I was 8 years old, and I don't know what season we're on now or whatever, but I watched all of them up to, I guess, like 2 seasons ago. I just haven't had the drive.
Yeah, I think it's the newest season, and then there's a special that came out that we haven't seen yet, but we'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
I'm not the kind of person where I have to see the newest South Park episode.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty, like with Helva. Oh yeah, the day it comes out, I'm watching that new episode.
Like the moment, I'm like, if I don't see this right now, I will die.
I will die. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. The newest Helva Boss episode. Please watch it. Please support. Please support the whole thing.
All of them. There's a lot of fantastic voice actors and actresses, and you know, not just that, but also the art style.
My god, there's a lot of work that goes into it. So support the show, watch it, leave it a like, share it with your friends.
Share me with your friends.
Share me with your friends. Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends. Oh, so what are some really, like, I want to say niche fandoms you've been in?
Niche. Oh gosh. I know I have been in, like, you know, because I'll find something I really like. I don't know if Umbrella Academy would count.
I'd say so, because that is not your first guess of something somebody role plays.
You're right.
So I would say yes, that was fun.
That was fun being Klaus for a short period of time.
Being Ben was fun, and then I did a little bit of Diego too. That was fun. I love that show, but I can't wait to see what they come out with. I heard the newest season wasn't great.
No, it really wasn't. It was
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I heard. But I know we were getting another season here soon. So that'll be pretty cool. I've interacted with some pretty terrible people. We're not going to go into stories with that just because it's in the past.
It's in the past.
We don't need to, even though people were shitty, we don't know where they are in their lives now. I don't want to sit here and smear names.
Exactly.
But we had some people that were just terrible people. They thought they were kings and queens of the world. They were on top of the world, and everybody loved them, and everybody worshipped them, and everybody groveled at their feet. I know people. Okay, so kind of a subject change here. I know people who charge for role playing.
That is wild.
That is wild to me. Hey, I need you to pay me $50 if you want to interact with me.
No, dude. Chat GPA or whatever.
The chat AIs.
I'll just go role play with them. Like, it's same difference.
Oh my god, I have to Google something just to see if it still exists. I don't know how much you did on here.
Oh, MS Parp.
MS Parp. Worst of MS Parp. Tumblr?
I guess it's gone? No, it's still there.
Where?
Maybe? No.
No, it's gone.
How much people roleplayed on MS Parp. But, like, the somewhat times that I did, there was some really illegal stuff.
Child pornography, grooming, copyright disputes, a controversy over... Oh my god, just what happened to MSRP? Wouldn't be surprised if they finally given up on it after insane drama. This is from Reddit, by the way. I'm just kind of scrolling here.
You hit it on the nail of things that I didn't want to discuss, but was a part of it. Like, there was
We won't discuss them, but yeah, I know there was a lot of...
Not okay things
happening on there. A lot of...
and not just, like, morally wrong, but, like, against the law. You know what I mean? So, it's very unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. But that's what happens when you let the world govern itself and you have anonymity. Word.
That's funny. There's a whole blog of the worst of. What the fuck?
Dual Scar and who?
Dual Scar. Holarosa.
Lyra, that hurts down.
Oh my god. Please go check this out, guys. Please. Worst of the worst MSRP. It's on Tumblr.
For obvious, like, language.
Yeah, language. Trigger warning. Oh, woof.
Trigger warning. Woof.
Just trigger warning for everything listed. All of the above.
But if you have a sense of humor and like it's like that kind of sense of humor where it hits you because you're like, I can't believe someone would just say that. Would just openly be like, hey.
Wow. That brings me back. What is the weirdest thing you've ever roleplayed?
Weirdest.
I'm ashamed of mine, but I will admit it, and it's something I don't do anymore.
I can't think of weirdest at the moment.
Real life people. That's fucking weird to me.
Yeah, that is kind of...
Like people who roleplay like Septiplier and shit, and I'm like, that's weird.
I mean, I can understand if you were like Markiplier's alter ego mustache man.
Wilford Warfstache?
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but I'm assuming it's like a character, finger quotes.
It is a character, but this might be controversial. I just think it's weird. Those are real people.
That is true, yeah.
I know some people do it. Kudos to you. I used to roleplay Danny Sexbang.
Now you are Danny.
Yeah, now I am real Danny. It was like I said, do what you want. I personally, if I was, say, a famous face, and somebody was like, yeah, I roleplay you on the internet, I'd be weirded out.
Yeah, that would be kind of...
That would weird me out. But like I said, whatever. Do what you wanna. I'm not the boss of the internet.
If you were to, like, roleplay one of my alter egos, finger quotes, or, like, you know, like my Sunny persona, that would be different because it's Sunny from...
Yeah, that's different. I understand that. That makes a little more sense.
But if you're like, I'm gonna be Woofles, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna
not even Woofle, I'm gonna be Puppy.
I'm gonna
like,
roleplay as Puppy. Yeah,
like,
no.
I'm not that interesting, I promise.
Anyways, I don't know if we have any more subjects, but we're at a good time.
We'll call it good.
We'll call it good. Thank you so much, everybody, for sitting through our bullshit.
And going all over the topic. So we kept on topic.
We kept on topic. We were definitely all over the place, but I don't even care. Thank you, guys, so much for watching, listening. If you're on Spotify, if you're on YouTube, we really appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah. Wow.